Welcome to Mystical Heart Tarot Readings. This is your message from Spirit. This is a general reading for the collective, so it may or it may not resonate. Take what resonates, leave what does not. All right. So, what do we have here? We have a lot of pentacles here. A lot of pentacles. And just initially looking at this, I want to say that there may be some conflict regarding finances. Just as a real quick looking at this, there could be some words being said when it comes to finance, people's finances. So we have somebody that is not being creative, they're not nurturing. That is maybe spending money. Well, they may be taking a step back, looking over what they do have, which when you look at this, they don't have a whole lot. Now, there may be somebody that they are arguing with concerning the finances. I feel like this reading's about finances and a conflict. Here, this is about making necessary adjustments. And then we're over here. We have another 5. We have 2 5s. 5s are about conflict. They're about conflict and they're about change. So here we have a conflict, a verbal conflict, and here we have changed. So somebody's going to be making changes when it comes to their finances. But they're not sure how they're going to go about doing it because they're not creative right now. They're not nurturing. I would say whoever is in this situation involving money and a conflict within the home needs to ground themselves, meditate and ground themselves, because money, the desire of money, is the root of all evil. And if somebody's overspending, that's going to cause conflict. We all know that. So somebody maybe needs to turn this around. And in order to turn this around and become creative when it comes to their finances, they need to meditate and ground themselves. Really think about it. So this is what we're seeing. This is what's seen in public. So I feel like there's change coming when it comes to the finances. What is it we're not seeing? Because we don't know who is within the household, because we don't have any cups here to indicate more than one person. So what is it we're not seeing? What is it we don't see? What we don't see is perhaps somebody working to start saving their money. And they're in the initial phase of that. Maybe they're hiding it, because this is something that not everybody sees. So perhaps they're hiding that from others. Wow. This is all about money. So now we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody doesn't feel complete. They feel like they don't have enough money to do what they need to do, to take care of what they need to take care of. And lastly, we have the Temperance card in reverse. There's frustration here. So we have frustration taking place. Somebody is frustrated. Now, like I said, I don't have cups here to show that there's another person, but we know that there is that potential, because coins, pentacles, can also represent your household. And there can be more than one person in your household. We're just not seeing it here. So the household itself, perhaps, is not being wise with their money and is creating a conflict. Maybe a conflict within oneself, or a conflict with somebody that is within the household. Somebody may be trying to save money. They may be in that initial phase. They may be hiding money. Somebody may be hiding money. They may be hiding money. Somebody may be hiding money from someone else in the household. This could be feminine energy in the house that is wasting money. And there could be someone else in the household. Maybe the feminine is the one that's hiding money. Doesn't mean that the feminine's not the one that's wasting money as well. But it's caused a conflict, a literal verbal conflict. And that's throwing things out of balance within the home. There's no harmony. There's a problem with harmony Because think about it. What do most couples usually, what do most families usually have their biggest argument about? The odds are great that any argument that takes place within a household usually revolves around money and how the money is spent. I mean, there are other things that could be argued about, but with this, what I'm seeing here, I feel strongly that there's disagreements with maybe how money is being spent, how it's being used, how it's not being saved. And so things are out of balance. There's frustration within the home. I mean, obviously, if this is a single family home, then the conflict would be within oneself. But if there's a couple in the home, with or without children, this could be surrounding. I feel strongly that the feminine is the one that is not using the money, the finances wisely. And so that in turn can cause an argument, it can cause conflict. There's a change taking place. There's frustration. I see frustration, change taking place. Changes need to take place if money needs to be saved. Adjustments are required. This is the third quarter moon, meaning it's coming up on a new moon. So whatever is being released is almost completely, it should be pretty much completely released. And you should be getting ready, making adjustments for the new moon to set new intentions. Adjustments are required to bring to discontinue the frustration. Somebody, like I said, is not creative, and so this is causing frustration within the home. Changes need to be made. Adjustments, changes. I send much love and many blessings to everybody. As always, I'll see you back next time. Have a wonderful day.